Did we win NaNoWriMo? Hey there fellow writers, welcome back to my channel Pecan and You, and today we are going to just talk about how NaNoWriMo went. I'm just going to come out and just say what I'm honestly feeling right now, and I have my iPad with me with my notes of how I'm going to talk to you guys. I don't want to miss anything out, so if you see me looking down at my iPad, it's just me making sure that I don't miss anything. So going to NaNoWriMo, I just literally just had like an expectation. The book I was writing, I've been wanting to write this book since COVID. I said it before in my previous videos that I've been wanting to write this book since the pandemic, and I've just been playing around with it, tossing around ideas, just writing things here and there, and I decided this NaNoWriMo season I was going to sit down and reach my writing goals and get the first draft done. No, that's not what happened. No. And it was just so frustrating. So I had my outline laid, I had my characters made out, I had my goals written down and everything, but I didn't realize that I was the problem. I am the problem. The reason why I am the problem because I am a perfectionist. I come to realize that. See, NaNoWriMo didn't teach me just about my story, how to write. It taught me about something about me. See, I am a perfectionist, and I had this annoying little thing in my head called the inner critic. And let me tell you, the inner critic would not leave me alone during this whole NaNoWriMo journey. So I started off writing the first chapter, and then I kept writing a few times, and then you come back a day later and you're like, oh my gosh, this is awful, like this is terrible. And I know some of you can relate to this. You write something one day and think it is wonderful, it's great, and you come back the next day or a few days later and you're like, what the heck did I just write? What is this mess I just written here? So y'all, this whole month I dealt with worry, deadlines, perfectionism, the inner critic, literally laziness, and of course I had to get sick on the last few days of NaNoWriMo, which made it very difficult for me to want to continue the story because all I want to do was just lay down and rest. And it just felt like one obstacle after another kept coming at me, especially in the final stretch of NaNoWriMo. But it made me just realize something and made me learn a few things about being a new writer and doing NaNoWriMo. I had to constantly remind myself that this is all part of the journey. This is the journey of being a writer. I had to remind myself that your first draft is not going to be your perfect draft. Trust me, your first draft is going to be your messy draft. And what I learned is that your first draft is just basically you telling the story to yourself. It's not for everybody to read. This is the constant lesson I had to just keep telling myself over and over again as I was writing, because the whole time the perfectionist and the inner critic kept whispering in my ear. And that's another thing I learned about NaNoWriMo, is to ignore the inner critic and just enjoy the process of writing. Because as new writers or experienced writers, writing is a process, it's a journey, and it's not always going to be perfect. So we have to realize or learn to turn off the inner critic that's in our head, that this story has to be perfect, it has to be flawless, even at the first draft, because it's not. Also, I feel like NaNoWriMo, it taught me consistency and discipline. Just like anything in life, when you want to be an athlete or a good cook or whatever, showing up every day, practicing or doing the same thing every day helps you become better at what you're trying to do. And as a writer or a new writer, I learned that when I show up every day, my writing gets better, it becomes better. And hopefully with you as well, you have learned this lesson that every time we come to the computer to type or whatever story we have, that it will make us and mold us into becoming better writers or the writers that we have always dreamed of becoming. So now that NaNoWriMo's over, we're all wondering, what do we do next? What happens next? December is here, what's next? And I don't know about you, but I am going to continue writing my book because obviously I did not finish my story, but NaNoWriMo encouraged me to keep going and keep trying. And I encourage all of you to keep going with your books this December. Anyway guys, that is it for today's video, and I just want to know in the comments below, did you finish NaNoWriMo or did you not? Let me know how far you got and what are your goals for December or next year that's coming up. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. And guys, I just want to let you know the Christmas video will be coming soon. Just keep a lookout for it. Okay guys, until next time, bye.